Chuck Lydic.
Here.
Andrew Belmar. Here. Paul Maxey.
Here.
Tom Manning.
Here.
Terry Fedorcha.
Here.
At this moment, I'd like to announce that the chief is going to take over, but I'd like to let everybody know that BoS here are judges, our local judges here with us tonight.
Thanks, Terry.
Paul?
Thank you, Terry. Tonight we are going to be swearing in 2 new officers to the police department. And what I'd like to do is just give you a brief bio on both of the officers so you know who is going to be policing our streets. The first person that we are going to be swearing in tonight, his name is Joseph Thomas Moore. He's 31 years of age. He's originally from Cheltenham Township, Montgomery County. He graduated from Cheltenham High School. He joined the United States Marine Corps upon graduation. He earned an associate's degree from West Shore Community College in Michigan, and he has worked for the Portage Department of Public Safety, which is in Michigan, and also for the city of Washington in Pennsylvania as a police officer. He has just recently relocated to Pennsylvania from Quantico, Virginia, which was his last station assignment. He was assigned to a security battalion at Quantico, and he served and raised to the rank of sergeant. He is represented tonight along with some of his family in the audience. Is his wife Audrey, his 2 children, Joseph, age 6, and his daughter Iris, age 1. So. And the second officer we're going to be swearing in tonight, his name is Ryan William Fields. Ryan is 26 years of age. He resides in Spring City, Pennsylvania. He graduated in 2011 from Westmont Christian Academy in Pottstown. He attended Penn State University Berks campus as well as the Montgomery County Community College. He graduated with an associate's degree. In 2019, he graduated from the Reading Police Academy, where he became certified as a municipal police officer. And he has worked for Spring City Borough in Chester County as well as Hamburg Borough in Berks County. And he, along with some family members represented by his fiancée, Daniela Christie, who happens to also be a resident of Lower Frederick. At this point, I'd like to ask Judge Saylor if he could come forward to administer the oath of office.
I, Joseph Thomas Moore,
I, Joseph Thomas Moore,
do solemnly swear
that
that I will support, obey, and defend
I will support, obey, and defend
the Constitution of the United States
the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of this Commonwealth,
and the Constitution of the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania,
and that I will discharge my duties
and I will discharge my duties
of police officer in Lower Frederick,
of a police officer in Lower Frederick,
Montgomery County,
Montgomery County,
with fidelity.
with fidelity.
Congratulations. Yeah, you. Ready? I, Ryan William Fields,
I, Ryan William Fields,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support, obey, and defend
that I will support, obey, and defend
the Constitution of the United States
the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of this Commonwealth,
and the Constitution of this Commonwealth,
and that I will discharge the duties of
and that I will discharge the duties of
police officer in Lower Frederick Township,
police officer in Lower Frederick Township,
Montgomery County,
Montgomery County,
with fidelity.
with fidelity.
Congratulations.
Right now, the police officers will be going outside to take pictures with their family and their We'll proceed. Announcements. Township meetings are recorded for the purpose of preparing the minutes, and the recording is destroyed 6 months after the minutes are approved. It is requested that all persons wishing to speak before the board shall state their name, address, and the subject matter upon which they wish to speak before the record. In the interest of the facilitating the business of the board, all persons addressing the board shall be limited to 2 minutes unless such time is extended by the chairman for good cause. Individuals are requested to remain in their seats and to respect when other persons are speaking. The board of supervisors will provide a reasonable opportunity for citizens to comment on any non-agenda items after all agenda items have been addressed, but prior to the adjournment of the public meeting. Adopted 1/30/18. We'll go on for the approval of the minutes. December 4th, we'll do one at a time. December 4th, 2018. I have a motion. So moved.
I'll second.
Is there any questions? A vote? Aye. April 23rd, 2019. Can I have a motion? So moved.
I'll second.
Any questions? Did I have a vote?
Aye.
Aye. May 6th, 2019. Can I have a motion? So moved.
I'll second.
Any questions? Can I have a vote? Aye.
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 And before we move on, I want to thank my manager. Without her, we could not have gotten up to date like this, so we are very appreciative.
Administrative action. Approve to pay May invoices and accept treasurer's monthly report.
You have before you both the main invoices and the treasurer's main monthly report. It's my recommendation that the board accept and approve those documents. I want to point out that we will have both the bills paid and the treasurer's monthly report appearing on our website going forward.
I'll make a motion to accept both of them. Any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Public comment on agenda items. I'd like to have the library here before we go into
Eileen Johnson, Granville, with the Green Valley Library, the one at Lower Frederick Sports. We are very busy into planning for the summer. I brought flyers here for the summer, including, we also have a program we just started, free passes. We got the zoo, Morris Arboretum, and Museum of American Revolution. That's, we want some Philadelphia's been there about 2 years now. But we've got passes, we can loan out to people, and they can enjoy it at their time. We're getting really busy with everything we're doing. We've got a bunch of stories. We're theme the space. It is the 50th anniversary of the moon landing. We probably heard that The library's going to have all kinds of space-related type of things happening, including there's a special webinar for adults that's reenacting the landing on the moon. Not the exact same footage, because that took a long period of time. It's a 1 hour condensed little webinar that we'll be broadcasting. We've got a lot of great things happening. One of the things we're doing, again, is the Stories in the Parks. I did request and haven't heard back yet. May I come to Cobalt Park on July 11th at 10 o'clock in the morning to do a story time?
Yes.
That will be promoted throughout all of our other things we do. And last year was very successful, but it's fun to have people who are different coming to visit the parks in each of the municipalities that support the library. Do you have any questions for the library?
Do you have any questions for anybody?
Your name is Eileen what?
Eileen Johnson,
Johnson?
J-O-H-N-S-O-N. And Eileen's with an A.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Public comment on agenda items. Do you have any public comment on agenda items? Yes, Chuck.
Chuck Geiser, North Rackford Road. I just wanted to know, I didn't see it on the agenda tonight, whether the township is ready to have a discussion about traffic impact, reduction of traffic impact, reminder. Is that something that would happen at a later meeting? I guess those questions were very
I'm sorry, I didn't hear your whole question, so there's some noise or two.
I'm sorry. Yeah, Chuck Geiser, North Rackford Road. We had a little bit of back and forth about, the township's ability to collect traffic impact fees and what it would take for us to be in a position to start doing that. I didn't see that on the agenda tonight, and I wanted to know whether that's something you're prepared to discuss tonight, or would you rather do that at a subsequent?
Perhaps the next work session or general meeting.
Okay.
That's okay, if that's okay.
That's fine with me. I just didn't know where we were in the process. Thank you.
Is there any preparation we need to do for that, or a study?
I think what I want, my recommendation would be that we hear from Carol and from Andy as far as what's involved. Okay, that would be how we will implementing various impact fees. So that's, again, I know this is get their thoughts and then we'll go from there.
So there are some logistical aspects and there's a dollars and cents aspect for the return on investment.
Thank you. Any other public comment? Linda?
Linda Jansen, Simmons Road. Just to expand on what Mr. Youngster just said, we already have an impact fee ordinance on the books. It's Chapter 81. We also have to enact that, you need to have a committee, a traffic impact committee. We already have a traffic calming committee. Perhaps they could be tasked with those duties. And as for the capital transportation plan that is also required under, is that 209 or whatever, we have one on the regional level and on the county level also. So it seems all the components are there, or 90% of them. It's just a matter of connecting the dots. So I just wanted to make you aware that all the components are in place, you just need to put them all together.
Terry will have that on.
Great, thank you so much.
Any other public comment on agenda? Not, we'll move on. Reports. Township engineer, update on village by the park development.
Thank you. Village by the Pond, I believe, is what's on the agenda. The new plans, or what should have been on the agenda. New plans and calculations for stormwater management were transmitted to us on May 22nd. We actually just completed evaluating them for compliance with the stormwater management ordinance and any significant differences between these plans and the plans that received conditional approval. I issued a report earlier today, and we can discuss that in an upcoming meeting after the applicants had a chance to digest the report. I was also asked to provide an overview of the ongoing subdivision and land development activity in the township. So it's a bit of a lengthy report. Strap here we go. First is the Sandberg subdivision. This is a 3-lot subdivision on Alexander Drive, which divides a 10-acre parcel with one existing home. The plan was last reviewed in November of 2018. The applicant's professionals have recently submitted a revised plan for stormwater management, which is being reviewed in advance of the June 20th Planning Commission meeting, so I anticipate it's likely to be on that agenda. Sitting out there for 14 years is the DeSanto subdivision. Or DeSanto land development. That's actually a development of 4 2-story apartment buildings that would have created 77 dwelling units. It was submitted in advance of the zoning map change in 2005, that changed the underlying land from R5 to R1 zoning. The Sachs & Sons land development construction is currently underway. That's to build a Dunkin' Donuts along the roundabout. Perhaps anybody's seen that under construction. The Melbourne Hill project proposes 48 homes and is located along Route 29 in the vicinity of Little Road. It has conditional preliminary approval from 2008. The township must resolve sewer service for this proposed development.
That should be 47 homes.
46.
Well, definitely not 48.
Yes, there were 48 in the preliminary approval, but it's debatable whether or not they have rights to all 48 of those homes.
Where's 52 more?
I believe the preliminary approved plan had 48 homes.
That's if they donated the parcel of land to the
Correct. Yes, so when it goes through this board for final land development approval, I trust the number of units will be addressed. Next on the list is Arcadia, which is 39 new homes along Zieglerville Road. Site construction is underway. To date, it includes curb installation and base pavement of interior roads west of the stream that bisects the site. No homes have been constructed. However, we have approved plot plan grading permit applications. There is a walking trail that must be constructed on the west side of the creek before any of those homes receive occupancy permits. And the EDU fees should be coming in for that project if they have not already. We already touched on Village by the Pond. There's a Knipe subdivision, which is a 2-lot subdivision that was approved in June and again in October of 2018. The one condition of approval is outstanding. Either the applicant must document that suitable water supply is available, or the board must grant a waiver of this requirement for the plans to be signed and recorded. B-Team Investments, or 15 3rd Avenue, is a 3-lot subdivision that was approved at the December 4th meeting. A plot plan for Lot 1 grading was reviewed and approved. The shared driveway agreement still must be recorded before Lots 2 and 3 are constructed. Prestige Property Partners for the Saishaki Tract presented at the May 16th meeting of the Township Planning Commission a sketch plan for 41 new homes. If the applicant were to proceed with this project, they must submit application and plans for a conditional use to develop this land under neighborhood lotting concurrent with the subdivision application. Other things sitting out there are a manhole lining, because up to $61,948 in grant funding was obtained from the PA Small Water and Sewer Program for lining 14 manholes this calendar year. A bid package will be developed so the project may be bid and awarded for this summer. Under the road program, you might be aware the township has a pavement maintenance program that includes sealing up to 5 miles of road each year. The road sealing work is planned for July this year. A map of the roads to be chip sealed this summer has been provided for the township website. On Village Drive, a plan of pavement markings, signage, and speed tables was presented last week to the board for their approval and for the solicitor to draft an ordinance. The township has just today received a unit price quote for all the proposed pavement markings on Village Drive associated with that plan. The cumulative cost for all those markings is roughly $3,600, so if the board wishes this work to proceed, I suggest authorizing line painting at a cost not to exceed $4,000. Supervisor Hexter requested updates on the road opening permit for grinder pump connection at 104 Main Road. Work was initiated by the property owner's contractor on May 1st. We noted that pavement was damaged along the edge of the road during offloading of their directional drilling equipment. The excavation pits that supported the directional drilling were both outside the cartway. Inspectors for the Schwenksville Borough Authority inspected the force main connections and the grinder pump installation. The excavation at Meng and Mine Hill was backfilled or closed on May 3rd. The excavation along Meng Road at the property frontage remained covered with steel plates until it was backfilled on May 8th. The contractor saw cut and repaired the damaged pavement. We have requested the contractor seal the joints of that pavement repair before the road opening permit is closed. I received a number of questions last week from the public at the Board of Supervisors meeting, and I wanted to do the courtesy of providing some answers to those questions. The first one was about center lines that was raised by Mr. Burns, and as I promised, I contacted Mr. Vince Cervone at PennDOT. He advised that there exists an internal policy at PennDOT to stripe center line and edge lines on state highways that have more than 800 ADT and greater than 18 feet of width. He stressed to me that this is their own internal policy for state roads and is not a directive or policy recommendation for local governments. Now, in Lower Frederick Township, Gerloff Road north of Yerger, Main Street, Zieglerville Road, and Springmount Road have center line markings. Many of the other local roads have white edge lines. There's a book called the MUTCD, which is the Manual on Uniform Traffic Control Devices, which provides criteria for centerline pavement markings. Centerline markings are required for roads with more than 2 lanes or more than 6,000 vehicles per day. Centerline pavement markings are recommended for roads with more than 3,000 vehicles per day and at least 18 feet of width. To give perspective, the police department study of 2017 counted roughly 3,000 vehicles per day on Springmount Road and less than 1,000 vehicles per day on Zieglerville Road. As to edge lines, the MUTCD edge line guidance states, edge line markings may be placed on streets and highways with or without center line markings. Now, some